Hello.
I love the intro music, by the way.
Thank
Boys
you.
and girls. Hello, mate.
Thank you. So, hello and welcome everybody to a truly special VIP Royale. I say it all the time that every VIP Royale that we do is special, but this one particularly is because we are joined by none other than the Rhythm of the Beast, Mr. Nicko McBrain from Iron Maiden. How are you, Nicko?
I'm doing very well, and your good self.
This is actually not the first time we've met.
Really?
The first time that we met was in New York City in 1985 at Radio City Music
Radio
Hall.
City,
and I
right.
was in about the fifth row. Do you remember me?
No, I did. No, I don't.
So we like to do this thing in Ultimate Golf where we invite famous people who are known for many awesome things as well as playing golf.
Yep.
And then we ask them to play against our entire audience. And anybody who shows up, we play a little close to the pin competition against them, and we see how you do.
Okay.
So we've had a few other rock stars do this, most notably Alice Cooper. And when he played, he beat 27% of the people who played against him. We kind of think of this as, if you remember on Top Gear, on the show, the star and the reasonably priced car.
Absolutely, yeah.
I figured you might. And so the idea here is, we let the VIPs try to beat each other. And so the bar for you is 27%. Do you think you can do it?
I'm going to get you, Alice. Don't you worry about it. Yeah, I hope so. Hard to say. Was he a novice at it? Did he have a go prior to?
He did not. He did not have hardly any practice.
Then there you go. So we're in the same boat, as they say. Or should we say the same bunker?
Probably. So, but before that, we want to ask you a couple of questions.
Okay.
Because usually I get about 10 minutes. I ask like 2 or 3 questions. A lot of it is just, getting some insights from you. But we thought in this case, because we have a lot of Maiden fans in our game.
Okay.
Although I've learned there's a lot of Maiden fans in literally anything.
That's very true.
That's not saying much about us. That's like pick any thing. There's a lot of Maiden fans in it.
Absolutely.
And so we asked them to pose some questions, and we got about 900 responses in about a day.
Oh my gosh.
And so what we did while we were driving down here is literally printed out the ones that are good, and then wrote little ABCs next to them to figure out which ones we absolutely need to ask you.
Okay.
So let's see. First one. If you wrote an Iron Maiden song about golf, what would it be called?
First T. Because there's the play on words. It would be spelt TEA. Right? So I'm a Brit.
And it would be a reference to something in British history from like the 1860s.
More than likely, yes.
And it would have a nice gallop riff to it too.
Without a doubt.
So, when and why did you start playing golf?
I started playing golf when I was about nine and a half years old. I had caddied, first of all, at a club called Muswell Hill Golf Course, where my mum worked for the steward of the golf course, and got invited to take care of carry a bag for the president of the club, a guy called Stan Marriott. So it was worth 10 shillings in those days. Well, how many years? 60 years ago. Was a great deal. So I started caddying. Then he gave me a half set of clubs, a couple of bats, and I went off and I kind of got the bug before I got into drumming, and drumming took over. And then I got back into golf in 1986, 87, when Dave Murray and I picked up a cheap bag of clubs and never looked back.
So you're a golfer first, drummer second.
Yeah. I was, as it happens.
Excellent. Yeah. What is your favorite Maiden song? Your personal favorite Maiden song?
Hello Be Thy Name.
You and I have one more thing in common.
Yes.
You really can't beat that song. I mean, that really is just like...
that's one of Steve's favourites as well, if not his favourite too. It just never ceases to inspire me when we play that track. It's just the whole solo section onwards is it just lifts me and moves me.
When it's done, do you feel like just getting up and just walking off the stage? Like when every time you just nail that ending? It's
like, well, what are we going to do to beat that?
Yeah. Oh, here's a very serious question. What club would be best suited for hitting the gong on Hallowed Be Thy Name?
Well, first of all, you wouldn't hit a gong with a club. It's got to be the Tiger Woods Club, the 9-iron.
There you go. Excellent. Do you play ultimate golf barefoot like you do real golf?
Absolutely.
I think that's.
I don't play golf barefoot. I actually sometimes. Okay, Nick. I'm going to drop a couple of names. Well, one name. Nick Faldo's a dear friend of mine, and he used to say the best way when you're practicing is practice bare feet, because you feel the weight balance better than when you've got your shoes on. Yeah.
So let's see. Besides yourself, who is your favorite drummer, and why is it Neil Peart?
It ain't. Great to say.
There we go.
He is one of my top favourite drummers, but not. It's got to be the guy that influenced me after Joe Morello was Ringo Starr.
Wow. All right.
But here's the thing: there's 4 drummers that influenced my playing, which was Charlie, Ringo and Charlie, the great late Keith Moon, and they're all apart from Ringo, late, God bless, they're up there with the governor, but and John Bonham, those 4
Excellent.
guys. But I'd have to go with the very first guy that I listened to in the Beatles back in 62, 63. So yeah, reiterate about Neil. The thing is, Neil was such a great player and such a great composer. When I used to do drum shows, which I haven't done many over the years, but say like the late 90s, early 2000s, I was doing bunches, and people would say, who's your favourite drummer? And I say, well, it's not Neil Peart. He's too good. We don't talk about him at my clinic. So there you go.
Perfect. All right. That's. I agree.
Yeah.
So one of the people in our chat right now is asking, is this a prank? They don't believe that you're actually playing right now.
Yes.
I assure them that it's not, and we'll have video.
By the way, look, it's getting ready to throw the challenge. I threw the challenge out to you last week. So, was it a week ago? Maybe short of a week. Yes, I'm here.
In your opinion, what is the greatest year of heavy metal?
1988.
Ever? Just finish the sentence, because you were ahead of me.
1988 was our first Castle Donington Monsters of Rock, if you like.
Yeah.
And we had the great Kiss, David Lee Roth, Guns N' Roses. I mean, it was just...
That's a crazy bill.
It was a crazy lineup, crazy year. Seventh Son of a Seventh Son tour. It's just off the charts.
So, why do you think Maiden has endured the way it has after all these years?
Superfluous instrumentalists, players, and fantastic songwriting. And the fact that we love to do what we love to do together.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I'm moving forward to the mic because it's very important that you hear that.
And I am too.
Thank you.
So here's a really, really important question someone asked. Were you as surprised as we were to learn that Bruce Dickinson produced Don't Fear the Reaper?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I agree. More cowbell, without a doubt. And I should ask him if he gets royalties for that show.
You should. I mean, does he ever tell you that? Does he ever tell you that? Just sort of get up and be like, more cowbell?
No, he doesn't. I don't know. He likes a cowbell though. He does. Yeah.
So, what is the strangest thing that anyone's ever thrown on stage?
Top flight golf ball that went through my bass drum head. I'll rephrase that. It went through the hole that was in the front of my bass drum head. I think we were in Chile, and we were playing whatever track we were on, and all of a sudden I heard this, like where it's bounced off the front and back head. And I thought, God, that sounded good. Don't remember playing that. And me roadie says, "Oi, there's a golf ball," because I had a clear bass drum head, a Pinstripe 3 bass drum head, and he said, "There's a golf ball in you." So he fished it out, and it was a dodgy top flight. I wished it was at least it could have been a Titleist or something.
Well, they say about top flight, it's the most found ball in golf.
Yes, yeah, I know. So this is why I'm get rid of that.
Exactly. So we have 3 minutes to go before it's your.
I can see that.
It's your time to play. And the question I have for you though is, who is the most interesting person that you've ever played golf with? And tell us about that.
2 of them actually on the same round. It was myself, Mitch, my partner in the restaurant, a guy called Dave Arenberg, who was a senator, now is a district attorney for the state of West Palm Beach, Played golf with him and Alex Lifeson.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and I had a putter. I'm sorry, a driver that was the same colour as my car.
Blue.
And Eric and Alex had a driver that was the same colour as his gold top Les Paul. And we were comparing. Oh, your guitar looks very nice on your, and it was so much fun. We had such a good time, and it was a wonderful. David Arenberg set because he knows
amazing.
Alex very well,
That's amazing.
and he set us up with the game. So yeah, they were very interesting round of golf together.
Was Alex any good?
Not too shabby.
Really?
He could hit the ball quite well. Yeah.
I'm even more impressed now. I see what I was going to say is when you're talking about clubs, I was just sure his was like red and it was called a red Barchetta. That's where I was going with that.
His was a gold top Gibson. 1 minute 28 seconds.
1 minute 28. I'm trying to see if I can get another question in here.
You'll be lucky.
Who's the best golfer in Iron Maiden?
Who do you think? Dave Murray.
You think so? Is he?
Well, probably now. Yeah, he's been practicing while he's been down and quarantined in Maui.
There you go.
Yeah.
Interesting year we've had though. Speaking of that.
Oh my sweet lord, yeah. It's been crazy.
Are you guys going back on the road soon?
Next year, yeah.
Excellent.
Next year we just announced an extra couple of shows. Gosh, if I can remember where they are, but. We're due to kick off in late May. So
any dates in Florida?
Not at the moment.
Damn it!
And if there were, I couldn't tell you.
All right. Well, anything in the Tampa Jacksonville area is great for us.
Maybe
we gotta because schlepping down here is
just as Rod says, because when we ask, we keep saying, Rod, what's happening? Oh, check the bloody website is what he comes back with, right? So that's the same for you lot. Just go on ironmaiden.com, find out what we're doing.
Well, now that I know you, I'll feel like I'm just I'm Nico's friend. Could we get in?
Absolutely.
All right. Well, here we go. We got 10
right.
seconds. 10 seconds
right.
to start.
I better get
So,
situated here, mate.
Exactly.
All right.
All right. Game is beginning. I will call the play-by-play, so I can see everything you're doing on my device.
Okay.
And technically, I could see what you're doing on yours too, because you're like 2 feet away.
I like the headbanger ball I've got. I love that. Let the Royale begin.
All right, here you go. You got 2 minutes.
Okay.
Get as close as you can to the pin.
All righty. All right, be prepared, boys and girls.
There you go. Take a little time aiming.
What's going on? Why can't I bring the ball down?
There you go. You got to hit that aim button. There you go. Boom. Shot one.
Watch out, it's going in the pot. Oh, where's the spin? That's not good. All right, come on.
All right, second shot. Remember, we're only counting your top 6 here.
Too shabby. Okay. Yeah, back at that. Come on.
Last one was a yard 1.3. Not bad.
Not good.
It gets tense though, right? Once it's for real.
Good spin. Stop.
All right, you're at 50 seconds to go.
Oh, come on. Where's this? Can't get the backspin. What's going on?
There you go.
Oh, see?
You gotta aim a little bit before, I think.
Why won't it won't put me spin on the back? What's going on?
I
It won't give me backspin.
don't know. I think Brian might have not given you good clubs.
Well, it only gave me like one line of backspin.
Yeah.
Right? I wanted the full backspin, and that would have been a great shot. 7
Well,
seconds.
live gaming.
Oh, that's going to be
There
in the
we go.
hole. That's in the hole, boys and girls.
Close. Oh. Yep. A bit past. All right, time's up. Here's the big moment of truth. Let's see. The number we're shooting for is 30.
Now, I can't backspin the ball. It gives me one line. What's going on?
And you beat 20% of the people. Oh, no.
That's not right.
We were betting on you.
Well, hang on a minute. If I could have me backspin on the ball, I would have been sweet.
Well, I mean, we'd have you back.
Right.
Do it again. Have you back, do it again. So that was...
All right. I think there's a bit of a finagling going on there.
Well, as we do a lot of times when things go wrong here, is we just blame Brian. We blame Brian. So whatever went wrong, Brian's right over here.
So why couldn't I put the backspin on the ball?
Brian doesn't know. That's the problem. Brian doesn't know. He should have known.
All right, next.
Well, hey, that was awesome.
No, it weren't. 20%. I want to get 30.
All right, so Nico's really, really mad at Brian. I mean, really mad. Rightfully so. Just here. Okay, look at Brian. Shame. Just, that.
Oh, get out. No, you're too big to have a ruck with, mate.
All right.
By the way, that was great fun. It was over 2 minutes. I thought, man, I want to have another go.
Why did we not say 2 minutes? Why did we find it 2 minutes to midnight?
Oh, of course, 2 minutes.
Of course. So many ideas we could have had. So thank you so much for playing.
My pleasure.
It was awesome, and more importantly, it was great just to kind of hear the stories. I mean, that's the important part here for folks.
Thank you very much. It's been a great time, and I can't wait to get another go at that.
All right. Well, I mean, we'll see what we can do. Me and Brian are looking at each other like see how quick we can queue another one of these up for you. For everybody, thank you for joining us and and participating. Thank you.
Good stuff.
It was great, and hopefully we'll get you back soon.
Thanks, Mike. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thanks, everyone. Stay safe and well. Happy Christmas and a great New Year.
And of course, up the irons.
Up the irons. Come on, metal!